Hello everyone, this is Master Bloba coming at you with another video. This time we're going to be covering this new newsletter from Kindred Fates. Normally Gym Leader Ed covers these and I just don't mess with them, just let him do all the coverage of them. This one is so massive. I've seen hints of what's in it and I wanted to give you guys my genuine reaction as I read through it for the first time. In the future, I won't be covering any newsletter that is not equally as massive, and I will continue to let Ed cover them on a regular basis. And I don't think we need multiple people covering just standard newsletters. Without further ado, let's get into this thing. So, got a lot to talk about this week. The main subjects we'll be going over are the announcement video, the development updates, the Alpha Arena rollout, plushie updates, community pumpkin carver contest, and community stream updates. Initial rosters. One of the most common questions is who will be playable in the Alpha Arena, and here we go. This is what I've seen in my notifications as soon as I got up. And then a gameplay trailer coming soon. Let's go back. We have... No, get out of here. Recommendations. Skullkin, Kadoki, Slifer, Shovelbutt, Imbear, Mekid, Lightstag. That is amazing. We have a total of 7 playable kinfolk coming. And honestly, some of the ones I was the most interested in, being particularly Kadoki, Lightstag, and Shovelbutt, are some of the ones I was very interested to see how they were going to play, because we haven't seen too terribly much of them. And so we got a Dark type, a Gaia type, or so from left to right. We have Skullkin, Dark type, Kadoki, Gaia type, Slifer, Null type, Shovelbutt, Earth type, Imbear, Fire type, Mekid, Mecha type, Lightstag, Light type. Pretty much every single one of the types I was the most interested in are here. So I was interested in Fire, Mecha, and Light. I mean, Fire, Gaia, and Light, I mean. And then Mecha was another one I was very interested in, and Dark as well. Out of this team, if assuming we're going to have a team of 4, I don't know what the teams are, and it might even tell us later, but assuming the baseline 4, I would have Kadoki, Shovelbutt, Lightstag, and Imbear, I think, out of this team. Just because that feels like that would be the closest to what I think my playstyle would look like. Alright, so progress. All the combat arenas received major improvements this sprint, with new lighting, fog, and clouds being added each. The Ruin Arena is now complete, and the other 2 are not far behind. Status and crowd control effects are in now. The effects give kinfolk new options like hampering the enemy's movement and dealing damage over time. Each one also displays a little VFX animation above the affected kinfolk, so you can easily tell what's going on. With all those effects, you'll need a way to get rid of them. So when we begin implementing held items, there are several held items which you can select in team customization and in certain circumstances acquire in combat. We wrapped up most functionality for the battle results screen. Now when you finish a match, you'll see how many rounds you won and lost, which kinfolk were alive and died during each round, and your change in player score. I'm very interested in that particularly, because I love the post-round information that you can get and stuff like that. That is one thing I've been very excited for, that I've heard Joey talking about in the Discord a little tiny bit. One of the most important tasks this sprint was improving hit detection in online matches. Accurate lag compensation is a particularly difficult aspect of this, but it is one we've improved a lot this sprint. As it turns out, Kindred Fate's gameplay is pretty challenging to implement netcode for. We'll be listening closely to player feedback and continuing making improvements where they're needed. Accuracy, accuracy, accuracy. We've honed attacks so that each projectile travels and collides more accurately. It feels more fair when damage is inflicted, since collisions are more visible in both attacker and attackee. We've also continued incorporating new attacks to each character's arsenal, so each kinfolk will have some variety to choose from. That is always good to hear. It's always nice to have a good variety. We spent a lot of time this sprint improving the stability of our servers. We are seeing cases where the servers will stay alive after a game had ended, which caused the servers to fill up and not allow anyone to join the game. Alpha release information. In order to make the Alpha Arena launch as smooth as possible, we're rolling out servers in waves. We're expecting to begin in late November. This is public release. Yes, this will be the first time we're releasing a playable portion of the game to people outside SkyMill Studios. How many waves will there be, and how many people will be in each wave? Depending on how the servers perform, we're expecting 3 to 5 waves. The first wave will be 50 keys to champion tier or higher backers. By the last wave, we'll send out keys to everyone who has access to the closed alpha. How will people be selected to the key? A very small number of close friends and family of the team, and the remainder are random players with alpha access. Can we see it? If someone who receives a key shares footage, then yes. So you guys know I'm going to be sharing footage because I will be receiving a key. I purchased the champion tier package. I have no idea what wave I'll be in, but as soon as I get in there, you guys know I'm going to be sharing some footage. When will you roll out the next wave? As soon as we're verified the game servers are stable and working in the current wave. We'll keep you updated on more information on each wave closer to launch. The first batch of all burn plushies will be shipped out next week. If you're expecting a plushie but haven't filled out your address, be sure to do so in your SkyMill account on our website. I've already completed the list of the address for the first batch, but if your address is in our system before the next batch, approximately 1 to 2 weeks after the first, it could be included then. And then a pumpkin contest. This season for fear, scares, and large orange plants. As such, what better way to celebrate than the times rather than carving a pumpkin? A pumpkin carving contest, I should say. This is no ordinary pumpkin carving contest. Excuse me. Because you're allowed to carve any plant of your desire. Don't like to carve pumpkins? No problem. Try your hand at carving a watermelon, a cabbage, an eggplant, a potato, an apple, a cantaloupe, etc. As long as it's a big plant, you cut a shape into it. We're also allowing 3D models for those who just don't want to get their hands dirty altogether, just no 2D art. Now that you get the idea, here's everything you need to know. Must be submitted by November 7th. Submissions are either Kindred Fates or SkyMill related. Your submission must be posted in content. Submissions contain 1 image of your work with your username somewhere in the image. 1 submission per user, but you can edit or re-upload your post before the 7th if you take it down your previous post. No 2D art is allowed, but 3D models and physical carvings are allowed. Slight preference will go to physical carvings if there's a tie. Plus 100 points if you carve Andrew as the best community manager and doesn't take bribes into your work. I highly recommend it because it's true. Andrew is best community manager. The winner will receive a champion package and the in-game triumphant title for their efforts. You lovely people also vote for a community favorite who will be receiving the same rewards. Our last stream, Kindred Talks 8, is available to watch on YouTube channel. Give it a listen if you're curious about other aspects of game development or just want to hear embarrassing stories from the creators' childhoods. Our next stream will be Chill with the Devs 8. Andrew has spent the past week modding Fallout 4 for Rob to play. Who knows what Andrew's done? Not Rob. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. That's going to be a beautiful thing to see, I'm sure. Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next time on November 6th. Wow, there's so much packed in here. I just want to watch this trailer again. And this is great. But yep, also, I finally hit 100 subscribers, so I'm going to be uploading a video rapid succession right after this one, making a big announcement about that. So if you guys are interested, you can check that one out after this one. Thank you all for watching. This has been Tamer Bloba signing off, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.